Our next guest is a mother of 4, an extreme couponer, and in her words, a 100% driven hustler.
I love it. She went from being jobless to earning $1.5 million in sales online. Here to spill some of her secrets is Jess Hill, Amazon seller and founder of Ladies of FBA. And I had to look it up. It means fulfillment by Amazon, which a lot of people probably know. That's what it means.
We have fulfillment centers here.
Yes, that's where my inventory is. It's in all the centers across the United States.
So cool. So first, I want to just make the point. You have 4 children.
Yes.
And you support a family of 6.
Right.
On what you, there you are. I said, give me a family picture. So you went out to snap this one.
Yes.
That's an incredible thing to support a big family.
Yes.
Doing what you do online.
From home. Right.
From home.
Yeah. So I can drive to all of the soccer games and all of the events, the martial arts and everything. So yes, that's what I do.
That's incredible.
How does this work? I mean, first and foremost, like I think, I hear extreme couponer and I think of clipping and doing all my retail me nots and all that, and it's exhausting. How do you go from there to get to where you are?
So I'm a retail arbitrager. So when I was couponing, I was buying things for a great deal, and I was actually selling it on Facebook Marketplace. And so that was part of the e-commerce platforms, right? And then I was introduced to Amazon FBA. So fulfillment by Amazon means I ship all of my inventory to the Amazon warehouses. Okay. So it's not in my house anymore, which is great, right?
I bet your family likes that too.
And I've been on eBay since '03. So I've been on all kinds of platforms, right? And so for retail arbitrage, you're buying things with your coupons, you're buying things with your rebates, and then you're making a profit by selling it on Amazon.
Oh.
Right, so I'm a professional shopper. Like, let's be real, right?
Wow. Okay, that's so incredible. What kinds of things would you buy with a coupon that you can sell for more?
Well, when you learn any store, so I do a lot of clothing, which you wouldn't think, you are thinking couponing like grocery, which is great, but even stacking coupons and gift cards, discount gift cards for like Kohl's and Macy's and JCPenney's and all that. So so clothing is a big part of my inventory. Grocery is great. Love selling grocery. Love selling chocolate. A lot of people eat chocolate. It's an easy sell.
Wow.
And beauty. Beauty is a big one for me. Yep.
Now, how do you know that what you buy is going to sell? Do you have to do a lot of research about what the market, what's in demand?
Right. So it's all about data. It's all about math. Just like when I was extreme couponing, it's all about math and finding the great deal. And there's apps that you can use to decide the profitability, and then the decision-making process as far as like how fast the velocity of the product will sell. So there's apps that go along with your seller account that you can download and do that data-driven model, right?
I think it sounds confusing to people.
It is.
I think they're going to hear all this. They're going to be like, I can't do it. That's already overwhelming to me. What were you doing before? What gave you a background to be able to do this?
Well, so I came from corporate America, right? And I worked in biotech for 13 years.
So you're smarty pants.
I guess. So I'm an entomologist. That's what I was trained.
Bug scientist.
Bug scientist, if you don't know what that is. And then I was always on e-commerce as a part of a way to supplement our income, right? With kids and activities, and you want to travel and you want to pay off your debts and all that. So then when I stumbled upon Amazon FBA, I thought it was a great opportunity, and I stumbled on it in October, which is the height of Q4, as everybody knows. In e-commerce is everybody knows everybody's buying stuff during the holidays.
Yes.
So then you got hooked because you're like, oh, I could sell this and this, all year round, Halloween costumes and all this stuff and make a profit. Okay, and then I just decided that I want to do this. I want to be an entrepreneur. And that was, I was from corporate. My family's from corporate. So it was kind of like a big jump, but it works.
I love your story when you talk about, do I have a hidden talent or hobby, something unusual? And you talk about the extreme couponing. You mentioned that you're a bug person, that you're a music lover. But you also mentioned, we have a guest coming up, that you've been sober for 3 years. You said alcoholism runs in your family. And I just thought maybe you could touch on that, especially because we're going to be talking about it today.
Sure, and I was talking to John. I have the DNA, genetic component for alcoholism in my family. So my father was, unfortunately no longer with us. So in 2016, I decided that I needed to go into recovery and be sober. And then I think just everything just started falling into place as far as like my personal life. Everything was just flourishing. So I'm not afraid to talk about it. If other people want to talk about it, I'm happy to talk about that as well. And so, yeah, and then setting a good example for my children.
That's very cool. A lot of people say, you got to stop the cycle with you.
Yep.
That's the only way to do it.
Yep.
It's fascinating. So do you think anybody can do what you're doing? Because I think it sounds confusing. Like I said, I think it sounds scary to people, but they want to have the end result you have.
Here's you prepping items, right?
Yeah, that's me. I'm showing how to prep an item to send to Amazon. So when I'm teaching people how to sell on Amazon, you can be a newbie. You can start with very low capital because we can teach you ways how to manifest money. You guys were talking about manifesting. So that's a very good, connection. And so for low, you could start with used books in your house. Yeah. You can manifest money on all the different platforms. Maybe you're selling your own clothes. Maybe you have kids' clothes, kids' toys, anything. And then put the capital into an Amazon business and just grow from there. So I have a friend that he grew it from $300, So
wow. And where's he at now?
$1 million seller. Right.
Wow.
Right. $1 million a year.
Crazy.
So, it's all about drive. It's all about education, just like anything else, educating yourself on making a good purchase. And then just keep going, right? And that's what, for me, that's what we always say. Keep going.
So can people find your videos on YouTube?
Yes. YouTube,
right.
Ladies of FBA.
Ladies of FBA. You can go back to our website to watch this. Share it with some friend that you think might want to be an extreme couponer or online seller with Amazon. All the things.
All the
right?
things.
Jessel, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so
great
much.
to meet you.
Thanks.